Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. I just want to talk some football right quick. You know, I've noticed that there's a lot of people that's against and hate the success of Dak Prescott. You know, the rookie starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos get made where people are just flat out trying to discredit this dude, whatever reason they want to, whether they try to say it's defense and they're trying to say it's the typical he's managing the game. They're winning because of Dak Prescott. You know, it's always that thing, man, where you got to always try to discredit the brother, man. I remember when Tom Brady first came out, when he replaced Drew Bledsoe, when Drew Bledsoe got hurt. Oh, everybody was talking like Tom Brady was the greatest thing we ever saw. You know, I just can't say enough about this guy. He's just doing so much. Yes, Tom Brady went on to become a great quarterback, a future Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. He, two-time MVP, possibly a third MVP, but he had the help of the media. But then you get these other people that's trying to shit on Dak Prescott, especially Colin Cowherd with his racist ass. And then you got a couple of niggas doing it too, couple of coons and shit. This is the thing. This is what happens, like I said, once again, when you have the mainstream media being controlled by racist white people. If Dak Prescott was white, they'll be saying, oh, this guy's wonderful, he's sensational. And there's still people that think Tony Romo should get his starting job back. Dallas is 7-1. You cannot tell me if you put just any quarterback in there, they'll have that record. Now, there is a saying that sometimes the quarterback get too much credit, but at the same time, sometimes the quarterback don't get enough credit. This is one of the situations where the quarterback is not getting enough credit. Okay? He's making the best of what they have, and they're winning games. They're 7-1. Their record proves it all. But as usual, you have these racists that just refuse to acknowledge this man for what he's doing. And we already know that Jerry Jones, have a thing against black quarterbacks. But, he don't really have to make a tough decision, because how can you put Tony Romo back in, whether he's healthy or not, and you're 7-1? I don't think they would have had that record with Tony Romo, because Tony Romo could be his own worst enemy at times, because I've seen several games where Tony Romo made a bonehead mistake and threw some kind of ill-advised interception. Prescott is taking what the defense is giving him, and he's making the right decisions. It still come down to the quarterback. But it's funny if Tony Romo, let's just for argument's sake, if Tony Romo really technically ain't really white, but people think he's white. He passes as white. Let's just say if Tony Romo, had this record, 7-1, they'd be saying he was an MVP candidate. You ain't heard Dak Prescott name mentioned in the MVP category. You've heard Tom Brady. You heard Derek Carr, and you heard some other guy. But at the end of the day, Dak Prescott should get his props, man. So that's it. That's all, man. I'm out.